Good morning.
Good morning. How are
You must be Jamie.
Yes.
How are you?
Nice. Yeah. Nice meeting you. Very good.
I'm
thank you.
Betty Anderson, obviously.
Yes.
Thanks for reaching out to me. You said that you wanted to work on your driver this morning. Why is that?
Yes. I'm just a beginner. I try to hit 1 or 2 times and I couldn't able to hit. So
The
I
driver
wanted to-
can be a little tricky.
Yes.
Can be a little tricky. You said you're a beginner. How long have you been playing golf?
2 months. A little over 2
I
months.
see. Well, you're getting the right idea. Come find out about the fundamentals and how to do it properly before you get too many bad habits. What do you do in life?
I'm a CPA. I work as
Oh.
a controller.
That's terrific.
Yes.
You enjoy that kind of thing?
Yes,
obviously.
Kind of. Yeah.
You meet interesting people?
Yes. Throughout my career, that's definitely yes.
What are some of the people that you've met?
I met a lot of different people in a different career.
Mm-hmm.
So most of them are my colleagues are CPA. So, but as a CPA, you get to meet so many different clients and some other different area of, profession.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
So
great.
it's a very
Before golf, did you play any other sports?
yes, I swim.
You swim.
Yes,
Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. A lot of hand-eye coordination with that.
yes.
Well,
I
good
hope
to-
that will helping me
I
with.
think it will. It's absolutely. How long did you swim?
Oh, I swim since I was 3 years old.
My goodness,
So
that's pretty impressive. Do you
Yeah.
still swim?
yeah, sometimes, but not as often as I was.
Did you swim competitively?
Yes.
That
Yes,
is,
I did.
even at 3?
No, my first competition was on internationally was on 7. I was at 7 years old.
Wow. So you have kind of an understanding of international competition at kind of a high level then.
Yes, I do. Yes.
That's marvelous. That's marvelous. Well, how about basketball or volleyball or anything like that?
I play basketball a little bit, not volleyball. I play badminton and I play what do you call it? Soccer.
Okay.
Soccer or
Soccer,
Soccer,
yes,
yeah.
soccer.
and back home they call it football.
Football, yes, I'm sure they do. We're a little different. We call it soccer, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, why did you want to take golf up?
Oh, I think I like the outdoor.
Mhm.
I like the nature. I love being out here. It's beautiful. And when I retire, this is the game I can play,
For a long time.
different for
Right.
a long time. So, and I like it. So in
like
the
it?
beginning I'm hooked. Yes.
Well, being a CPA, how do you like to learn things? Are you more analytical and you want kind
I'm
of
very detailed.
okay,
I'm very detail oriented. So if you can see, the golf is also very detailed, and you need a consistency.
that's
So
true.
it's perfectly. It's my personality.
Okay. Now, so you like things to be very well explained
Yes,
and you want to know the whys and the hows of everything. Is that correct?
correct.
Is it easier for you to absorb that in a visual manner, or would you like more formulas and analytics?
I don't really need the formulas and analytic. I just need a visualize.
Okay.
This is the way you hit it, and fundamental of the golf. I don't need to copy any other person.
Good, because I'm not going to teach you how to be anybody else. We
Yes.
want to have Jamie swing, no one else's. Okay.
Thank you.
So, do you have any injuries I need to know about?
No, not at all. I'm
Everything
50,
is good.
Yeah, I'm 56, so 56 and a half. So, so I'm not that young and flexible like younger people, but I don't have any injury.
Okay.
I only, swim when I was young, so swimming is there's no injury.
Good. Very good. Swimming is a good exercise. It's
Yeah.
not very hard on your joints at all.
Yes.
I would encourage you to continue doing that. It's a very healthy way to get your exercise.
I will. Thank you.
Now, what is it that you expect of me today? What is it that you want me to show you? How do you want me to help you today?
You know, I can hit iron. I'm not perfect,
Mhm.
but driver is a little different from the iron.
Mhm.
I especially from the backswing.
Okay.
I want you to show me the swing path, and then you just show me how to hit the driver. That's
Okay. Now, if we do that, how is that going to help you in the immediate short-term future? Will you be
well,
able to, I mean, do you like to go out and play with other people?
yes, definitely. And also, you know, the driver is the one of the club that you can hit the farthest.
Uh-huh.
So it saves some of the stroke
I
for my
see.
game. So I want to hit far, not reasonably,
Okay.
the distance wise,
Okay.
and I want to hit straight, but I'm not sure. I'm just a beginner.
Okay. Well, how about this? If we'll get started here, and I'll take a look at your swing now,
Okay.
and then we'll set some goals for
Sure.
our lesson today, and we'll see how things go, and so that I can give you some ideas about what to do, and then in the long term, how you can maybe feel better about using your driver when you're out with your friends and playing golf, and you don't feel rushed or hurried up, or you're not holding anybody else up. Is that, or am I understanding what you're really looking
Correct.
for?
Yes. That's absolutely right.
Okay, great. So we can agree on that.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's take a look first at your driver here. How long have you had this?
But like 3 months or so, something.
Okay. It's
It's
a
a pretty
Callaway.
brand new, yeah.
It is. It's very good club. Callaway makes a wonderful club,
Okay.
and you bought it as a set, so your other clubs are Callaways as well.
No, this one I bought it individually, and I had to cut it down because of my height.
Okay. So what other, well, let's just specifically stay with this. And when we finish, I'll look at your other clubs and give you some idea of how I think those are going to fit you going forward.
Sure.
But for today's lesson, this is very appropriate. And it seems like it's a good weight for you. And you say you had it cut down. That means somebody measured it a little bit?
Yeah, somebody measured from my height to
Okay.
from my head to toe, and then my wrist to the floor.
Okay.
And then he suggests let's cut it 1/2 inch, and then if you still need it, cut it another 1/4 inch.
That's good.
So yeah, that's how I,
Okay.
you know.
That's good. Before we get started here, let's do a little stretching so that we know we're not going to hurt ourselves here.
Okay.
So let's just put our hands out like this. Let's go this way, and then over here, and then back here, and then up. And then let's put some of that swimming into use. Let's bring it down, and let's go like, there we go. I can see, yes, you are a swimmer. I'm more of a dog paddler myself.
You're doing great.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Well, I haven't
you have
heard
to
anything.
push the water out. When you come back, go up like this. Push the water
gotcha.
out. Come.
I got you. That's what gives you the power, huh?
Yeah, that's how it gives you
Well,
the
that's
power.
good because that's going to relate to our golf swing
Yeah.
here in a minute, too.
Yes.
All right, now let's get our hands up above, and let's come all the way down here. And see if we can touch the ground, and just hold it there for a second. Then we're going to come back up. And then we're going to twist this way, twist that way, twist this way, twist that way. Do we have any pain any place?
No.
It's all good?
All good.
All right. Well, it looks like you're good to go on that respect anyway. So let's go ahead. And I'd like for you to just hit a couple of balls for me here so I can get a starting point
Sure.
for how you're hitting the ball currently.
So when I put the tee up, I had to put it behind this line, right? Correct?
That is correct. You can be even with or behind. You can't be in front
Okay.
of those markers. And you can be as much as 2 club lengths behind.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
So just take your time.
Is that a right club?
That looks like it might be just about fine. Go ahead. If you
And
want
then
to
you
take a
want me to-
practice swing, you can.
You want me to hit it?
Sure, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
You see, I don't know where the distance is, so I have to go.
That's
this-
okay. You're a beginner, so let's make sure that we're doing it correctly. Well, that one found the fairway.
Thank you.
Let's hit one more for me. Okay. It's out in the fairway too. That's not too bad. But let's see if we can make it better, okay?
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about just a fundamental here, all right? The power of your golf swing comes from the ground up, all right? So we have to be comfortable when we set up to our golf shot, no matter what it is. So before we hit another ball, once you stand with your feet shoulder width apart, I want you to bend at the knees slightly, okay? And then I want you to tip at the waist. I don't want, you know, like a little teapot. I tell my junior kids, it's not we're going to dump the water in the cup all of a sudden. We're going to just tip at the waist a little bit so that it's a teapot tip. So go ahead. How's that feel? Teapot tip forward. Okay, good. How's that feel?
It's good. It's
All right.
balanced.
Okay, so let's make sure that that feels good and that we have our weight on our insteps. All right, so it's comfortable. All right, now, if we do that, and if we can, in the time we have together, get you to hit the ball a little farther, or at least make sure we're getting it in the fairway all the time,
Okay.
that would take care of our immediate goal for today, would you say?
Yes, sure.
And then going forward, you could practice that and get better at it so that when you're playing with other people, you're not holding up anybody, you're enjoying the game of golf a lot better. Does that sound like a reasonable thing to try and do?
Sure.
And we'll do that in a reasonable manner, something that we can measure,
Absolutely.
and it'll
yes.
be repeatable for you.
I like it. I like the
You like
repeater
that
part.
idea? I like that idea
Repeatable.
too. Okay, first of all I want you to do is take a practice swing. And I just want you to swing toward me. Swing it right back here. Good. Keep going. Right there. Stop. Now, I want you to make sure that this arm is pretty straight. Now, you feel how strong those hands are? If you get it way back here, you lose your leverage. So let's try and get our hands right here, even with your right ear a little bit. Now, go ahead and bring it down. Keep going. Extend. And like you're swimming,
Like this?
we want to reach out for that power. There we go. Not around to your left. We want it to feel like this. We're going to take it back. We're going to hit the ball. And we're going to reach out.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? So as we stand here statically, we know we're ready to go. This is our static model. Because we can feel that we have our good balance and we're getting ready to hit the ball. Once we put things in motion, that's dynamic. Dynamic in that it's going to move. So dynamically, we want this to come here. We're going to hit the ball.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to, we're
like
just going to
reaching.
reach out. You know, like you were doing with your stroke, you're going to,
Yes.
same thing, only this time we're going to do it this way.
Okay.
Okay, try that for me.
Practice swing, right?
Absolutely.
So from here,
Uh-huh. Much better.
like that.
Now watch your balance though.
Okay.
Make sure you got good balance.
Like that.
Okay. Now you hear that sound?
Yes. Whipping sound.
It's a whipping sound, yes. Now before I showed you that, did you have that whipping sound?
No.
From this, you're going to swing the same, but it gives you more power,
Okay.
okay? Because when we have it in the right position, then that means that our club head, this, will be moving faster when you get to the ball, and therefore it has more energy behind it. It's going to go farther. Okay, so let's try it again. How's that feel?
It's better. More balance.
Does it feel balanced?
Yes.
Now the critical thing is that setup, okay?
Yes.
Make sure you feel that good setup. Okay, now let's try, and let's hit one. Let's not try and kill it. Let's just do what we just talked about. Okay. Let's try again. And just like a practice swing, you don't need to stop and look at it. Just let it happen.
Sorry.
All right, that happens sometimes. So don't rush that swing. Let it be nice and fluid. Okay. Now, this time, you see this number 4 down here? I want you to stay concentrated on that. But it's going to feel more like this. We're just going to take a half swing, okay?
Okay.
So that you get the feeling of it. So go ahead and set up to the ball. You've got it off your left heel, which is where it should be. Go ahead. Hang on. It's going to come here, and I just want you to come through this way.
Okay.
But we're not going to take it quite so far back.
Oh,
How'd that
that's
feel?
good.
How'd that feel?
That's good.
All right, let's see if we can do that again. Okay.
Good.
How'd that feel?
Good.
Now, let's kind of stop and talk about, I want to make sure you understand why that's working, because you told me you were analytical.
Yes.
When we put this ball down, we have our good fundamental stance. We're taking it back here. You know that you have a good position there because that already feels comfortable to you. And then you're simply swinging through. So as long as we can continue to do this, the better you get at this part, then eventually you can take it up further and the ball will go further. But for right now, let's continue doing what we were doing. Now, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
little bit to the right.
A
But
little bit
that's
to the
okay.
right, but it was good contact.
Yeah, it's a good contact.
So let's add just one other little thing here, because I don't want to give you too many things to think about. When you set up, put just a tiny bit more weight on this foot over here.
This left foot, okay.
That when the reason that the ball goes to the right for the most part is because it's slicing. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure. Take it. We want to
Can I
make
change the ball to make it straight up?
Sure.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that when we take this back, if we aren't moving forward, the club path, the club head will be open to the path of the club. So in other words, this part will be going this way, but the face of the club is open to the right.
Oh, I see.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, now try that again.
So I need to shift my weight to the left.
Just a little more weight there. Look at that. How'd that feel?
It's good.
All right, let's hit one more.
Very good.
All right.
I like this ball, pink.
You like that one?
So weight to the left.
Mm-hmm. How'd that feel?
It's very good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How fun was that?
I can
huh?
hit the driver.
Yes, you can. Now, let's talk about what we did here.
Uh-huh.
We said before we started that specifically if we could get you to feel like you were in a better spot, that you were hitting the ball better, and it was getting into the fairway,
Yes.
that for the short term, today, that would be a success.
Yes.
Do you think we succeeded?
Yes.
All right, one fist bump for that. Now, going forward,
Sure.
you're going to take this same thing when you're out playing with your friends. It's going to be easier for you to play with them.
Yes. I can. As long as I can hit it on the fairway, I'm happy.
There you go. Well, the more you practice this, the more that's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
So long term, then you're going to be a happier golfer. All right? Now, what do you think I have done to help you?
Today,
Mhm.
you helped me hit the driver.
Okay. That's all we needed to do, right?
Yes.
All right, second
Second
fist
fist
bump
bump.
for that. Now, are there any questions you have for me?
No, not today. But I learned that the path of the backswing
Mm-hmm.
to make it, to make it go straight.
Has to be square.
Yes.
Great. And you don't need to swing hard.
I didn't swing hard at all.
Exactly.
I think I go far.
Farther.
Yeah.
In
farther.
golf, believe it or not, less is more.
Yes.
Less is more.
Yes.
You were terrific.
And I learned something that I had to use my bottom
Yes.
to
Yes.
to make
So
it.
there's a lot of things here that I've tried to help you with in a short amount of time. But if you'll practice them, you'll be hitting that ball all the way to the green.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I like that.
Terrific.
Thank you
Contact
so
me
much, Betty.
again if you get
sure.
sideways, okay?
Sure, I'll be contacting you. I'll be a student.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.